Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Please go like, subscribe, share, help the channel grow. It's doing good. Let's keep it going. Today we're going to be talking about a Masterpiece Arms double stack. Y'all stay tuned. All right, y'all, we're back out here in the shop. We got my Masterpiece Arms DS9 TC Tactical Comp. All right, I did a video on my Romulus. It's kind of a budget style double stack. This one a little bit on the higher end. They run anywhere from, if you just get one already pre-built up, like this, around 38-ish. You can go on to Masterpiece Arms website. You can custom do it out the way you want. You're gonna have to wait a little while, and they're gonna get up in the fours. But man, for the money, under $4, this thing blows a XC out of the water as far as features go. Comes with aluminum grip, whereas Staccato XC, you got your polymer grip. Yeah, and also got aluminum trigger, where your Staccato's got the polymer trigger. This one is, like I said, it's 5-inch overall. It's a 4 1/4 slide, 4.6-inch barrel in your comp. You end up at 5 inches. Very nice pistol. Definitely the nicest one I own currently. I went with it after looking at a bunch of them. Like I said, I wanted a Nighthawk, but I was like, well, I can save a little bit and buy a few other firearms with that money. And some of the Nighthawks ain't that bad, but I went with this Masterpiece. It's fairly new. I've had this one now for, I don't know, 6 months. They're still fairly new on the market compared to some of them. But so after watching some videos and everything else, I decided to go with this. Said I was originally going to get an XC, and like I said, I stumbled across this. Got to shoot some before I bought anything. I prefer the aluminum grip. This one does not have a backstrap safety. I don't really care for that. My Romulus, it's going to eventually get upgraded to aluminum grip module with a deleted grip safety. But this here, like I said, it is hand lapped by Masterpiece Arms. All your internals are EGW internals, sear, disconnector, hammer. The trigger, like I said, it's aluminum trigger. It's a Masterpiece Arms. They make their own triggers. And their grip modules, I'm pretty sure they make those as well. I tried to get a hold of them and figure out if I could buy one, and currently they are not available for separate sale. Or when I checked, that's a little while ago, because I was going to put the same grip module on my Romulus. Comes with a nice mag well. Said if you want to get custom with it, you can get on Masterpiece Arms. You can get a different color mag well, different colored trigger. I think there's some barrel color options. I believe the comp, you might be able to get it in different colors. I couldn't remember all what colors. I know blue, red, gold. There might be a few others. So you can kind of accent it up, kind of customize it, I guess, if you want to. If you don't just want a plain black one. I got this one, I believe, Battlehawk, maybe. They had them in stock. And so I went with that. The mag release got a nice oversized, well, it sticks out farther. I wouldn't say it's oversized, but very easy to get. You still got a breaky grip a little bit. It's not bad. Ambi safeties. This safety's getting nice and wore in finally. Slide release. Like I said, I believe it's not as long as the one on my Romulus. You can still reach it, which I have big hands. But the Romulus one does come back a little bit farther. I do like that. Up top, I got my Holosun 507 comp with a green dot. If you've seen any of my other videos, I like Holosun optics for the price and the features. Like I said, I like the green dot a lot better than the red. This one does have suppressor height or optic height sights, whatever you want to call it. They make a delete plug you can buy if you don't want to run them. I thought about buying it. You can pull your sight out. There's just a little bitty old Allen key up there. I don't know if y'all even be able to see it. Little bitty Allen key. That sucker's tiny. You can pull it out, go on Masterpiece or get a hold of them, and just, you know, have a smooth top slide there. Said this thing, it's awesome. I believe 17-pound mainspring, 8-pound recoil springs, what it comes with from the factory. I hadn't touched the springs in this. All I did shot it. I'm over 1,000 rounds now, 0 malfunctions. Well, I say 0. I had 1 or 2, but it was ammunition related. The gun itself, nothing. Said this thing's super smooth, super tight fit up between the slide and frame. Like I said, it's hand lapped by Masterpiece. Got the full length rail up front. 'Cause I do run a knockoff Surefire 300, don't even have the batteries in it. It's all for holster fitment. I got a tier 1, they're a universal holster. So I just bought that cheap one because that's all I wanted it for, is holster fit. I need to try to find something that for a staccato or for another 5-inch with a level 2 retention for if I get to compete in the tactical games this upcoming year. This will probably be the pistol I'm going to use. Said it's just overall, if you got the force to spend, it's really hard to beat this for the money. Now I've got to play with some Nighthawks and staccatos and all of those. And the Nighthawks are nice, don't get me wrong. They're several thousand more generally for something like this, like their TRS or Sandhawk. And they still have grip safeties. Not that big a deal. I just prefer not to have them. Staccato, like I said, most people you see have staccatos. One of the first thing they do is aluminum grip module, aluminum trigger, and some other stuff. So why not save the time and money? Buy one that's already got it done. Said I've never shot an Atlas. I'd like to have one eventually. I don't know. It'd be hard for me to justify another few $1,000s as good as this shoots, and the reliability I've had out of it so far. It is a great firearm for the money. If you like double stacks, and I do, I'm trying to start collecting them a little bit, but they're a lot pricier than my wallet allows me to buy one every month or every couple months. They're just expensive. There is some budget ones on the option, but I guess I'm kind of bougie when it comes to my hobbies, and I like the nice expensive ones, of course. But anyway, like I said, I just want to do a little review on it and talk about it. Like I said, I do think it's worth the money. My Romulus, I did a video for a budget one. It's hard to beat that Romulus, and I'm going to throw a little bit more into it. Like I said, aluminum grip module and EGW internals, and I think it'll be a dang good shooter for the money. I mean, you'll still be well under 3,000 with all the upgrades I'm going to do, and it'll be up here pretty comparable to this one, I will say, because it shoots is about as flat. The comp ain't as opened up on it, so it may be a touch more muzzle rise, but not much. But anyway, Masterpiece Arms claims a 2.5-pound trigger on these. When I first got it and it wasn't broke in yet, I was getting a little bit more than that. So let's check her out and see what I can get. That's just shy of 2 right there. Just shy of 2. We'll try her for a 3rd time, y'all. Yeah, just shy of 2. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Said if it gets finally getting broke in, I hadn't checked it again since it was new. Like I said, it was coming in at about 3 at that point. Like I said, I'm just right under the 2-pound mark right there. So, man, it's a super nice trigger. Nice reset. Get up there close for y'all and see that. See if I can turn it this way now. Dead. Really nice trigger in it now. Just getting broken in around 2 pound. Said I probably wouldn't want to carry a 2-pound trigger, and I wouldn't want to carry a pistol this size. But for competition or a range toy or whatever it may be, I think this is going to be a nice one. They got a lock, limited optics version with a gas pedal and stuff. I've thought about it because there's a local USPSA match, and I'm having a hard time wanting to try anything else just because of how good this one is. But anyway, y'all, we'll load up a few mags. And speaking of mags, I guess I ought to mention it does come with MBX magazines. I believe 17 and a 20. We'll load up some. I got some 124 I'm gonna shoot out of it today. We'll go out here to the range. We'll run a few rounds through it. I'll try to get some side shots, show the muzzle rise on it. And I appreciate y'all watching this, and we'll get some range time. And I'm trying to get better at these videos. So let's load these mags up and head out to the range. All right, y'all, back out here on the range, about 15 yards. Got the old Masterpiece, got her. We'll load her up. Let's try to get some side shots here, see how flat this thing is. Sun's right in my eye, making it a little tricky. Turn her up here. Not too bad, y'all. Like I said, for the money for this thing, it's a super nice double stack. Like I said, it's getting up in that mid-tier price, but it's a really nice pistol. I don't think you're gonna be disappointed if you buy it. And there's plenty of other reviews out there by people a lot more experienced than me, got a lot more guns than me. But oh, and I forgot to mention, I did put an Atlas toolless guide rod in there, just make it a little easier on maintenance. But very nice pistol for the money. So I'm doing a little training out here today. See if I can get my draw times down, everything like that. I really appreciate y'all watching, subscribing, and all of that. I'm trying to get better at these reviews and everything. Y'all just stick with me. I'm learning. Sure, you know, everybody starts out somewhere, but anyways, like I said, y'all please like, subscribe, and God bless.